Welcome, welcome, Sagittarius. I have your reading for you today. This is intended for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, depending on where it falls in your birth chart, or you may be cross-watching for a Sagittarius in your life. So let's see what's going on in love. This is intended to be a love reading. We shall see what comes out for Sagittarius. Main messages that Sagittarius needs to hear. I did a nice pre-shuffle, so we're ready to get moving. Main messages, thank you. 2, wow, those were easy. Loyal heart. Oh, truth be told. Wow, those are beautiful. So truth be told, that is a 5 card, so it could indicate some kind of a change in, telling the truth or hearing the truth. And I love the owl spirit, sort of that wise person that's learned lessons, now ready to speak the truth, but like releasing emotions in this depiction, which I really love. So maybe telling your true feelings. There's a divine partnership, This is like 2 owls again, more wisdom. It's an 8 about manifesting this loyal spirit, this equal, balanced union of 2 people. Let's see what's going on. Let's get a couple from the Moonology deck for overall energy and messages for Sagittarius in love. For Sagittarius, please. Let's see. Somebody wanting to speak the truth from their heart space, right? From that heart chakra, wanting to vocalize that and talk about it. Maybe it's you, or maybe it's the person you have on your mind that you're connecting to. Truth be told. All right, let's see. Main messages for Sagittarius. Overall energies and messages for Sagittarius. A little stubborn. These cards have been flying, but not now. Some kind of stubborn energy. Maybe you have been withholding your emotions from this connection, and now is the time to speak that truth from the heart. What is this? Let's see. Get one here. Your dreams need a practical plan, and a new start is coming. Well, that's beautiful. This is the new moon card. A new start is coming. So it could be that, speaking this out loud, sharing your feelings with this person. There's a loyal connection, and it is divine. But there might be something around practicality. Maybe there's some kind of, and this is quite stubborn, full moon in Taurus, very stubborn energy. Maybe there is some kind of conflict in terms of the practical sense of the 2 of you coming together. Maybe that has been the withholding. Maybe there's some 3D world thing that is holding you back. Maybe you live at a distance. Maybe, your household situations are in a place where you can't make a change, or someone is in a relationship already. There's some kind of block to this, but a new beginning will come. So let's get advice from Tarot for the Sagittarius, please. In love, main messages, what's coming in for Sagittarius. Cut it, and then we'll get to your reading. Okay, coming into the current moment, 4 of Pentacles in reverse. I like that. Letting go of it, right? Releasing that firm grip you have on something. Crossing that is strength. Yeah, overcoming that idea of holding back those emotions. It's like, now is the time you're going to speak your truth. The base of it is the Page of Swords. Wanting to say it, wanting to speak it, send that message. You've got a real, childlike sense of curiosity about this connection. On your mind is the 4 of Swords. Being very thoughtful about it, practical. I like that. Recent past, Queen of Swords. Lots of clarity. Where are you? The Hermit. Wow, you've got a lot of retreated energy. What's coming from outside of you? The Chariot, external energy. Possible outcome. Page of Cups, that small offer. And near future is going to be the 7 of Cups. A little bit of confusion. This is about dreams. So, your dreams needing that practical reality to them. They need some kind of solid base or foundation. On the bottom of the deck is the 10 of Cups, happily ever after. over the rainbow. I love this. And I love that this is some kind of spiritual connection between you and this person. There's definitely a new beginning that's coming. Recent past, you have this Queen of Swords, which is about getting clarity, getting, you know, the truth be told. This is you coming to the table in the recent past to maybe speak your truth. There's a lot of that. In your mind space, though, you're really getting your thoughts together on maybe how to approach this from a practical standpoint as well. Queen of Swords in the recent past. What is that about for Sagittarius? Sign of Gemini here with the Queen of Swords. What is this for Sagittarius in the recent past? Temperance. Yeah, like you've been patiently waiting for the timing. I said that earlier. It's like the timing had to be on point before you could really have this revelation and this discovery of truth for yourself. But it is about a reconciliation. So perhaps someone that you're trying to reconcile with or wanting to speak up and tell them how you feel, maybe they were not in a place where that was appropriate. You know, this Ten of Cups, maybe there was a marriage on one side or the other, a relationship, some kind of commitment, and the timing wasn't right. But you're overcoming that sense of holding back with that Four of Pentacles in reverse. Why is that here for Sagittarius? That Four of Pentacles holding that back? What is that? The Devil. He came out, oh my gosh, in somebody else's reading. I can't remember. This is like being released from these chains, being released, like you almost felt like your hands were tied. You know, this person might have been in another relationship and finally you've got the courage and the timing is right for you to speak up and break free from having that, you know, gag order perhaps, or hands tied behind your back kind of thing. You're breaking free from that with the Strength card. Sign of Leo, we've got Capricorn here, we see Virgo, Cancer. What is this Strength card here for Sagittarius? What is the Strength card here in the center of this for Sagittarius? Clear message, please. With the Strength card, you're overcoming that withholding. Yes, you're moving forward. You have the courage, the strength. You're feeling very confident. You're ready to really put some light, shine some light, and recognize that this is someone you want to make an offer to. And I see that in the outcome. That you really want to speak from the heart to this person, and you're feeling like you're in a very confident place to do that and be successful. The Page of Swords, you might be just kind of waiting, watching a little bit. You know, in your mind, you've got this Four of Swords. So that could be, you know, just a little bit hesitation. Oh, the Empress flipped with a bunch of cards. Yeah, this is something that will grow and expand. The Page of Swords is about that curiosity. This is at the base of it, and maybe watching this person, waiting for that timing to speak up and say something about how you feel because you couldn't before. You're feeling good like you can now, but you're watching and waiting for the right time with this Page of Swords. Tell me more about the Page of Swords, please, for Sagittarius. These cards are ridiculously active today. Jumpy energies flying, which is good. Page of Swords, please. What is this? Seven of Swords. Why does he keep coming out all day? This is like, yeah. So I feel like the reason for all of this is that you have been avoiding it in the past. You've been avoiding saying it. And I think it was for good reason. I feel like there might have been a sense on your part of the perfect timing to do this, to speak up, and that something might have been standing in the way, either another relationship on your side or your person's side, or something in a practical, you know, life sense something didn't make sense in terms of timing, and you were avoiding speaking that too quickly, too soon. You wanted it to be the right time. And your energy is very thoughtful and very meditative. You're really going inside to think about this thoroughly before making that move. Because the Four of Swords is very retreated, healing energy. And you're thinking about this. This is like getting your thoughts together before you take action. Yes, so that you can ride in on your white horse and offer this cup. Knight of Cups. Very sweet, very loving. I love the page and the knight here too. It's a very thoughtful approach so that it will work in your favor for this 10 of Cups. The other person, or external to you, is the Chariot. So we're going to find out about that. Let's do the 7 of Cups. Dreams and illusions and things that are sort of confusing coming into the near future. There's some confusion here emotionally. What is the 7 of Cups about? The King of Pentacles. It's the practicality. There's confusion on how to actually make this work in a real way, in the real world. You can share your feelings all day long. You can know that this is your person. You can know that you feel strong and confident in speaking your truth to them, telling them how you feel, but you're avoiding a disaster of some kind because practicality and the foundation of this is confusing. There's something that can't be figured out. Like, oh, well, where would we live? And what, like if they have kids and you have kids and blending family, that whole idea is sort of causing confusion. So you're not racing in to offer this. Take me one more on this King of Pentacles. It has to do with finances possibly. You know, if somebody's not financially stable or ready, or someone is more than the other, like how to make it work in the real world. Let's see. King of Pentacles, why is he here? Knight of Wands. Children. I feel like there could be children involved. Page of Swords. There's a lot of pages and knights. I feel like there could be children involved, and it's something of that nature, that the uncertainty of how to figure that all out. How can we be together and still have my job here and your job there, or your kids and my kids, and all this like practical stuff. In your emotions, you're the Hermit, so you're really researching and thinking really hard about this. Why is that here? The Two of Pentacles. Yes, like juggling it, juggling the practical factors here. This is very earthbound energy. I really like it. Sag, that you guys are coming from a very grounded place, very thoughtful place about this, and that it has to be, you know, one step at a time. One step at a time, and the details and logistics are sort of at the forefront of how to make this go forward. The Chariot is outside of you, sign of Cancer, moving forward quickly, going toward a goal very fast, but it can cause a little chaos, and you have to be very skilled to drive that Chariot, right? You can't just jump in and head off into the future. You have to have some skill behind that. It's this Eight of Swords. So that's a lot of opposing energy. So outside of you, someone is probably stuck. And it could, again, it's like they're stuck in, I'm going to get one more. They either are stuck in another relationship, or they are stuck, and it's another Eight of Cups, walking away from another relationship. They can't move forward because they can't see how to make this work. They're blindfolded, self-imposed sort of prison, mental prison about, well, I don't know. How do we do this? Where do we live? What do we do? The other person is really, really stressing over that in their head. They don't know how to make this work from a practical standpoint. Why is the Eight of Swords here? Outside. Yes, and it's causing them total fear, worry, anxiety, and sleepless nights. You're juggling it and really trying to think through it. The other person is just going batshit crazy thinking about it. How to do it, how to do it, how to do it, how to do it. You're coming in with the Page of Cups, though, and that is a nice small offer of love and emotion in the outcome. Why is the Page of Cups here for Sagittarius? Why is this Page of Cups here for Sagittarius? The Chariot again. So it has to start small. It has to start with just that emotional offer in order for this to move forward. Let's see, one more for the Chariot. Four of Cups. Yeah, there's like a bit of a stalemate here. It's like you finally get the courage and, you know, feel like the timing is right to speak your truth and tell this person how you feel, and your fear is that they will reject you. Your fear is that, and you might be right, they might just, you know, freak out, because I feel like they're in their headspace about it and really nervous about moving forward. And they don't know how to do it from a practical standpoint, and neither do you. You're juggling it. The Ten of Cups is the overall, though, so this could be happily ever after. Why is the Ten of Cups here in the overall for Sagittarius? What's that doing here for Sagittarius? King of Wands. That's a lot of confidence and power and creativity. I mean, it's definitely going to take some creative thinking to move this forward. You know, it's like dreams are all up in the ether and wonderful, but when you have to put them into practice in the real world, you need some kind of, you know, creative energy around that. Like, well, we don't have to live in this place. We could still have 2 houses and your kids could go to this school. And like, there's another way. And then it's coming. The new start is coming, but there's going to have to be some creativity based behind it. It's not going to be the traditional, like, road traveled. The two of you are going to come together in maybe an unconventional way for this total happiness and fulfillment with the Ten of Cups. It's going to be something different. Whoops. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles. It's going to work out. But it could be that finances are at the root of this. Finances are at the root of the practical part is what needs some creative work. And it's tied to either your jobs, your careers. This person lives on this side of the country, I live on the other side. How do we, you know, creatively get that into a place that is very stable and makes sense in our real world? Wow, bottom, Lovers. It's going to come together, but the two of you are really going to have to work on the timing. You're very aware of the timing, and you're taking your time to move forward slowly. I feel like children or families and possibly distance and finances are the practical matters at the root of it as to why you can't move forward just yet, or former relationships. But I feel like it's more of the practical stuff in your life about how to make it real world 3D relationship. But it will come together. It will. Thank you, Sagittarius. I hope this helps, and we'll talk soon. Bye.